The landing began with British soldiers advancing across the stormy shoreline, their boots striking the sand in unison. The weather was harsh, the waves crashing against the coast, but the troops pressed forward with determination. Their ranks moved steadily, each step echoing discipline and resolve. Inside the bunkers, German defenders watched the approach with growing unease. They had prepared their positions, rifles at the ready, but the sheer size and organization of the British force was undeniable. The advancing soldiers carried themselves with confidence, their weapons raised, their movements precise. The defenders faced a choice: resist and risk destruction, or surrender to the inevitable. Tension filled the air as the Germans lifted their rifles, threatening to fire. For a moment, the possibility of violence hung over the beach. Yet the British troops did not falter. Their calm advance, their steady formation, and their overwhelming numbers made resistance seem futile. The discipline of the attackers was itself a weapon, pressing the defenders into submission without a single shot fired. Realizing they stood no chance, the German soldiers raised the white flag. The surrender was swift, decisive, and bloodless. The British troops moved in with relentless precision, securing the area and disarming the defenders. Victory had been achieved through presence and power rather than combat. The surrender carried symbolic meaning. It showed how unity, experience, and overwhelming strength could bring about victory without casualties. In real history, many German units during the Normandy campaign surrendered when faced with superior Allied forces. This reenacted moment reflected that reality, capturing the essence of how discipline and numbers could decide the outcome of battle. The British soldiers, many of them older reenactors with years of experience, embodied the resolve of the Allied armies. Their actions on the beach demonstrated not only tactical skill, but also the spirit of cooperation that defined the war effort. The Germans, though prepared to fight, were forced to acknowledge the futility of resistance against such a force. As the scene concluded, the British contingent stood triumphant. Their victory was complete, their discipline unbroken, and their presence overwhelming. The surrender marked a turning point in the reenactment, highlighting the strength of Allied forces and the inevitability of their success. The moment was historic within the series, marking the first time British troops had joined the reenactment. It reminded all who watched that the Normandy landings were a multinational effort, carried out by soldiers from across the Allied nations. The scene closed with the British marching off the beach, leaving behind a powerful image of courage, discipline, and victory.